In this two-part video, we'll learn about ways to apply surfaces to a protein in the structure view, as well as ways to optimize lighting in that view. Protean 3D features the ability to apply molecular surfaces or solvent-accessible surfaces to any selection in the structure view. A molecular surface, sometimes called a solvent-excluded surface, displays the predicted point at which water or solvent would be excluded from surface interactions. By contrast, a solvent-accessible surface displays the predicted point at which water or other solvent would just be able to interact with the molecule's surface. In this example, I've already colored the three chains in unique colors of green, blue, and red to differentiate them. To apply a molecular surface to all three chains, I'll start by double-clicking on the black background in the structure view. This deselects any earlier selections that I made. Next, we'll open the Surfaces bar, which is located in the Explorer panel. To choose the type of surface to apply, click to the right of the Create a Surface tool. This opens a menu showing 3 levels of resolution for each type of surface. High quality takes the longest to draw, but has the most detail. Fast takes the shortest time, but renders the surface in less detail. In this example, we'll choose the high quality molecular surface. After making our selection, that surface type becomes the default for the Create a Surface tool until we choose something different from the menu. Now that the molecular surface has been applied, we can type in a unique name for the surface by double-clicking in the Name column. The Details column can be edited in the same way if desired. If we want to see what the structure looks like with a solvent-accessible surface, we can apply the new surface using the same Create a Surface menu. And we'll name the new surface in the same way. Note that the volume of the solvent-accessible surface is always greater than that of a molecular surface, as we can see clearly when looking at them one at a time. Here is just the molecular surface, and here is just the solvent-accessible surface. To view the area of a surface in angstroms squared, we can select the surface, then open the Details panel, and view the structural properties. Note that by default, the surface color for each chain is the same as its underlying color was, green, blue, and red. However, we can override this by locking the surface colors so they won't change, even if we change the underlying colors later on. To do this, we just click the padlock icons to close them. We'll now hide the surfaces by removing both check marks. The structure now appears as it did originally. To demonstrate the color locking feature, I'll now change one of the chains from green to yellow. As you can see, it appears in the new yellow color in the structure view. However, if we again display the molecular surface, the chain appears in the original green color that we selected and locked in place. The lighting bar located in the Style panel allows us to change the lighting characteristics of the structure view. Up to 3 directional lights may be deployed, in addition to displaying ambient light. To turn any of the 3 spotlights on and off, click their light bulbs. For lights that are on, the direction of light can be adjusted by using the mouse to spin the yellow spheres. Ambient light can be added by checking the box next to Show Ambient Light and adjusting the slider. Similarly, the amounts of light coming from the spotlights can be controlled using the Direct Light slider on the left. Sliders are also available to change the amount of shininess or reflectivity. To give a 3D look by making the back of the structure appear to fade out, check Show Depth Cues. Here's what it looks like without depth cues, and here's with depth cues. This feature is particularly noticeable if the structure is on a white background. To return the lighting to the default settings, you can also click the Revert icon at any time.